I want you to imagine yourself in a great church, a beautiful cathedral, a beautiful building, an auditorium. And you're there with that uniform, that sharply pressed, long sleeve, blue or brown or green uniform. And you're sitting there amongst your peers, your brothers, your sisters, your partners. And all of a sudden, into the cathedral comes this flag-draped coffin, followed by an honor guard of the sharpest individuals you've ever seen. And that coffin is placed out in front of that cathedral for everybody to see. And it's guarded by two of the sharpest honor guard individuals you've ever seen. The scene of a law enforcement officer in line of duty death funeral. One by one, as this funeral progresses, you're going to see partners and family members get up and speak about the officer who's up there, and how incredible he or she is, and how incredible they were devoted to this business of law enforcement. And one by one, they just stand there and they talk about how incredible that brother or sister was, and how they devoted their life to this business. And they were here to help people. And I don't know if it's the song, if it's the flag-draped coffin, if it's all the honor guard, if it's the funeral procession that follows, that goes through the community where the officer died, and people line the streets, and the young people salute, put their hand over their heart as the hearse goes by. Or maybe it's the actual cemetery, where people just line up all around. And the flyover, the final call on the radio, when dispatch says they call, and they call for the officer, and they call a third time and he doesn't respond, and they put him to rest forever. Maybe it's the last song right here that you'll never hear, because this is the last one you'll hear when they play it. Maybe it's the crying officers and the tears and the sadness. Whatever it is. They're all different, but they're all the same. And what this class is about, it's about that particular officer who passed away, and they did it because they didn't have to. They weren't wearing their body armor. They were speeding for unnecessary reasons. They weren't buckled in and they were ejected after a crash. They got complacent. They had a bad search and someone pulled out a gun. They were trying to do too much than they could handle. And that's the sad ones, when it didn't have to happen. This is a calling. This is not a job. Money is nothing. This is a great calling. Forever. For the next 30 years, this is it. This is going to be life. Always do what's right. Never disgrace the uniform. And you're going to have a great career in this business.